Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here in Computer Tycoon, where my own company, Computers by Ajax, for that is what I am called. Well, I'm not called that. The company I'm running is called Computers by Ajax, because everything has to have my name attached to it. Yes, I'm an egomaniac, but then again, who isn't? But enough of that malarkey, enough of that nonsense. Let's look at what's happening in this game. We've had a very good year so far in 1982. It's only, the 30th of August in 1982, and we have already hit $194 million in profit. Our best result ever, largely because we are selling that many more computers in that many more countries. I mean, compared to our previous years, yeah, we are doing awesome. And that can be shown by this little dominancy chart here. Yes! 44.89% of all the 88. It's gone down to 0.01% since I last looked at it. And the game's on pause. What's it doing? Never mind. Okay, yes, margin of error, I suppose. So, yeah, we are ahead of the competition by a long chalk. We have clawed back our position. In the early years, we were very much in the shadow of Will Bright at IBM. In the last few years, it's William Big. In Big's Computers, he has taken the lion's share of the market, and that can be shown on the share tab. Yeah, which is a year out of date, so it's only showing figures on this line graph here up till 1981. And as you can see, in the early years, yeah, the green guy, IBM, was the leader. There's a brief period where Brutal Data, yeah, were in charge, but that didn't last long. But the last few years has seen the meteoric rise of Big, but this year, yeah, that's going to change once again. I'm so pleased about that. Anyway, right, so where are we? We have, if we go to the bottom left here to look at what research we've done, we have, yep, the latest research we've done is the 8088 CPU. We've now got a TV interface adapter, and we also have the ROM cartridge. So there are 3 new hardware components we can put together, and I have in fact already done that for 2 of them. So if we check these out, the input device, that was it, is now a ROM cartridge device. Now the curious thing here is that the old 8-inch floppy disk, our previous removable device, has quite a nice feature set. Now, again, what I love about well-designed games is there's always little corners of it which are giving you that bit more information and insight into what's going on that you don't necessarily, well, maybe it's just me, maybe you just don't necessarily spot it first time round. But yeah, if you hover here over the individual technologies in an individual component, it actually tells you their research data as well. So here you can see the 8-inch floppy disk here on the left hand side over here. It's showing you it's 1.38 feature points, whereas the ROM cartridge, although it performs a lot better, has only a 1.0 feature set. So we're giving up features for performance, but what a hike. That's 20%. I don't know, it's not percentages, it's just points. It's 20 points better in performance terms than the old 8-inch floppy disk. I imagine because it's a good deal faster. Yeah, 8-inch floppy disks weren't the fastest beasts on the market. Anyway, that's the input device. We've got that done. We have a new video card, which has, again, just a nice performance increase, really, with the TV interface adapter. That's what that's given us. But the main thing we're going to change here is the CPU, which I've not done yet. I thought I'd just share this moment with you as we introduce the 8088 into our manufacturing base. So here's our previous CPU, 8080, and if we copy that, and we will give our new one a new name with extraordinary degrees of imagination, I will call it CPU number 10. Yeah, why not? 8080. They always, whenever I say them, they always sound wrong. But yeah, 8080 CPU. Take that out, put the 8088 in. And where are we here in terms of performance? Yeah, we've already got a 6.61 performance compared to our previous best of 275. Now we can increase that. Actually, it's a little bit cheaper to produce as well than the old one. Yeah, 192 here, as you can see, against 210 for the 8080. So we could increase. Actually, I remember a comment on a previous video. The developer Andrash pointed out that it's often cheaper in terms of production need to increase the multiplier rather than the base clock or the base, whatever the base slider is. So if we take that up to 8, it only takes us up to 203 points here and gives us 7.56. Whereas if I did that on here, yeah, as you can see, the base clock, yeah, to get anywhere, to get the same sort of figure of performance here, does cost us a lot more. So yeah, thank you Andrash for that insight. I probably wouldn't have noticed that on my own because I can be quite a lazy gamer. Yeah, so that's it. That's a nice performance increase, so we will do that. Now we need the 8088 because our main competitors, Biggs and IBM, also have the 8088. As you can see here, they've got very good production performance figures. However, one interesting thing I discovered when I looked at their CPUs is they are still working on 3 micron manufacturing, whereas I've now moved into 1.5, half of that, 1.5 micron. So my production costs are going to be significantly less than theirs, which is impressive. The other difference here that I noticed when I was looking at this, as I was sort of coming into the recording, was they have no feature or quality figures here, or indeed ease of use for their CPUs. And that, I think, is because they are missing one particular item. Can you spot it, boys and girls, what they're missing? Yes, it's DRAM. They do not have DRAM technology in their CPUs. And as you can see here, over on the left-hand side, it disappears as soon as I move my cursor away. If I move it over there, will that help? DRAM, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that gives me prestige, it gives me features, it gives me ease of use. So that is obviously really good for me in terms of the unique selling point that my computers will have. So we're looking good for that. We've got a few days to go before our sim research is completed. There it is. Yeah, what's that? We're about just a third, bit over a third of the way there, I think, perhaps. Looking at this research as well, I've added a couple of other new technologies into my queue. Co-processors could be good, actually. Let's... that's 64. Okay, we'll add co-processors as well. The ones I've added off camera, as it were, are the hard disk drive and MIDI, which do give us some very nice boosts as well. They will take about 80 days, 90 days at the current requirement to research. So I think we'll get those done before we do the XT. If you remember from the previous videos, the XT power standard, I believe, I may be slightly wrong, I believe is the last of the technologies I need before I can move into PC manufacturing as opposed to home computers. But that, as you can see, will take all months. Actually, if we go, if I move co-processors up while I'm here, I'll stick that there. The XT power standard, it's down here somewhere under energy, I think. Is it? Oh, there's AT. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, that will take 327 days at its current rate, and me only having 11 research points. So that's going to take a while, but I don't think anybody else is anywhere close to getting PCs as well, so I think I'm quite happy to leave that on the back burner. Okay, so we need to design our new computer. IBM has brought out a new one since ours. They're selling it fairly cheaply, quite cheaply. Yeah, they can't be making much money on that, to be honest. Particularly seeing as they've got 3 micron manufacturing. Right, so let's create my new computer. We'll copy our old one. It's going to be our second computer for 1982. So we've got a new CPU, which is the 10. We have new removable media, which is that. We have a new graphics card, which is that one. So how does this compare? Let's save that one then. Come out of there. Oh, that's better. Yes, because I haven't exited the design phase of that computer. Oh, I've now got a new monitor display. That's the TV interface, obviously. So I'm now using a little portable TV screen for my computer. All right, so what do we want on here? Marketing-wise, we did quite well with our previous marketing campaign, I think, to the casuals. So we can carry on with that. Pricing, we could actually make it a bit cheaper. No, we'll have a release price of £4,000 because usually the first few days of the computer's release you get ridiculous amount of demand, so which we simply cannot fulfill. So we'll keep it high, and then we'll bring that down a bit perhaps when demand tapers off, because that will just feed into my profits basically. We've got the marketing strategy sort of worked out, I think. Release. Okay, let's test this one.
Your new computer model went into the testing phase.
We will have that ready to go. Now what I also want to do, we'll get time moving on now, is I want to improve some of my buildings here. What I want to, I've made a quick list because I need reminding of what I want to do. So if we bring, I want to look at research more than manufacturing, to be honest, because manufacturing's fine. I need one factory at the moment to meet my demand. So we've got these level 2 research. Do I want to increase any of these? No, because research does get really expensive, as you can see here. The next level of research would cost me 360,000 a day, as opposed to 72,000. We're not going to do that. What I will do though is I'll increase my marketing, so that won't cost me much more, and that will give me a nice big discount on the marketing costs for the computer, and we'll increase our offices to level 3 as well. And I also will do this in Spain. Yeah, we'll increase marketing in Spain as well. Leave the office at level 2, I think, for the time being. Maybe. Yeah. And United Arab Emirates. Again, we'll increase our marketing spend down there. Where else do we want to go? Adam, Sri Lanka. Yeah, we'll increase your marketing as well.
Your new computer model is polished.
It's ready. Okay, so we'll just pause for a second while I look at this. And the other one was South Africa. I made a note of South Africa. Where's that? We'll increase marketing there as well. Okay. Yep, we'll have that done. So, it looks like we might have lost a bit of our dominance in the marketplace. I think we have a little bit, but you know, I'm still ahead. That's fine, and I'm about to take the market by storm with my fabulous new computer. So how are we looking here? Yeah, quality is good. Prestige is, yeah, I'm again leading in that. Feature set, I'm ahead of the game. My capacity now is much improved over what it used to be, and my performance is now up there with the best. That's good. Okay, we are going to market you.
Your building upgrade has completed. Your
look.
building upgrade has completed.
Right, I should remember to pause this when I go into marketing a new computer, so my factories are all ready to meet the demand. As you can see, that demand is now nearly 30 million production points, so we need to get more of our factories up there producing. In fact, let's put them all in. I'll just run through this quickly. Right, I think that's them all done. So we will hit that. That's good. 3 million in a day. That is awesome. I'm at 45% of the computer sales market.
Your building upgrade has completed.
That is gorgeous. Look at the amount of purple there. Awesomeness. Right, we're losing money on the marketing of our old computer because nobody is buying that one anymore. So this is, yeah, just make sure I'm on the right machine. I don't want to archive my latest. No, that is the right one. So marketing, no it's not, it's release. Archive that. So my new computer, I'm reaching 77% of my potential audience. As you can see, yeah, I don't have the factories that can keep up with that amount of demand. Marketing, see, this is what I'm upgrading the marketing buildings for, is to get that discount, the marketing bonus, that 15% discount on my marketing costs, which is nice. 154,000 every day I'm saving with those marketing buildings. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Yeah, everything's going nicely. That's good. Dominancy.
Your building upgrade has completed.
Lovely big purple buildings. Right, let's where else can we go? Are there places we're not marketing yet?
Your building upgrade has completed.
Mauritania.
Your building
Let's go
upgrade
there.
has completed.
Are you not going to... Oh, yeah, we've got Mauritania, Namibia. Let's go there. We've got Namibia. Sweden. We're already in Sweden, but for some reason they like big computers better than mine. How very dare
You don't have enough manufacturing capacity.
Okay, should I build a bigger factory somewhere? Let's have a look at my factories. Do I have any level... I don't think I've got any level 2s left. Not in the poor countries which have factories anyway. No, they're all at level 3 apart from... Oh, I've got level 4 in Senegal. And a level 5 here in Peru, which is my mainstay of production. We might as well... upgrade the Sri Lankan factory as well. So level 3 office, you're a poverty country. It's going to cost me $1 million a day to run, but yeah, that makes it requires a recreation ground of recreation building of level 4. That's fine, okay. So I could have priced my computer even more. I'm in Turkey, but I've not won it yet. Where are these other countries? Oh, I'm not in wherever. South Sudan. Let's go there. Mali. Should we take Mali off big as well? Yeah, there you go. Again, I'm not really strategizing this looking at the demands of those markets because I'm just making so much money I can afford it. Oh, I went into South Sudan. Let's go into Sudan itself as well.
Your building upgrade has completed.
That's good. Right, good. We're making many more computers. We're about hitting our demand level and we are wiping the floor with the competition. Oh, we've researched Sim and we've learned something new. I'm just so entranced by the changing colours of this map and this increasing percentage. And this huge amount of money here that I'm earning in profit every day. I'm forgetting this little box at the bottom left. We've researched Sim. She did probably tell me, to be honest, but I'm sorry I ignored you. I'll try and do better next time. I'm not marketing into South Africa. I'm not. Struth is one of my major sites as well. Let's market into South Africa as well. Okay, we've learned something new, it tells me, in smallish writing about marketing of my new computer. What have we learnt? Again, if I could remember what it said beforehand, it would be useful. So that's minus, that's... Okay, so capacity isn't such a big deal then for the casuals in my marketplace. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. And nobody else has... nobody else has got a new computer out, actually. That's a research queue. these numbers are much the same, so it doesn't look like anyone else is researching to the same degree I am. I'm about to hit 50% of the computer sales global figure thing. I'm just so excited now. I am losing my ability to speak. Why hasn't South Africa come to me? Did I not? You have got a point there. Why am I not selling? Why do you not like my computers? Let's get a survey of South Africa. Look, I'm top. I am the... Oh, maybe I'm not making enough. That's the problem. I've hit 50%. I have hit 50%. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting rather carried away here. Success. I kind of like success. Right, we've now got enough computers. We can take South Africa. Right, we're 51%. I am losing track of where we are. I'm going to get a CJ in a moment. We're just about to hit the end of 1982. I think I could do with more logistics offices. So what have we got here? Let's have a look at logistics. I think they're probably all level 2. Well, there's a level 3 there in Peru. We could put a level 3 here, and that will give me another 16 LP. I want a level 3 office, ideally, so we'll put it in Senegal, just to make it cheaper to run. So, yeah, with a level 3 office, it cost me 17,500 per day to run. With a level 2 office, 20,000. I'm quibbling over tens of thousands of, well, not even tens of thousands of dollars, when I'm making 3 million every day. You see, that's me. I am at heart a cheapskate and accumulator of wealth. So this, Cheap and Great and Dator have released new computers.
You have researched a new technology.
Right, let's actually have a look at Dator and Cheap and Great. You were the yellow guy, weren't you? So those are the new computers. How do they compare to mine? Ooh, they've got performance. His feature set is quite good as well. Prestige is awesome. Actually, Cheap and Great, but they're selling theirs quite expensive. What have they got? Memory. 18 nano. Oh, okay. Right, no doubt you've been looking at that already. Yeah, they've got the cost savings. They've got rifle bearings. I've added that to my research queue as well. So you can have rifle bearings and the fan. I did wonder about that in the last episode. So that makes sense, because rifle bearings reduce the noise you get from the fan. That's excellent. So he's... yes, that's good. He's still on the floppy disk drive though. His motherboard, EEPROM, ISA, that's all pretty good. Yeah, I think it's he's gone for the smallest manufacturing tool, the manufacturing process, the 80 nanomicron, which means he can really put in some big features and performance. What about Dator? They're still at 3 micron. They're still old-fashioned, really. Got the 8088, but and that. They've always got DRAM there. Okay, yeah, I'm not phased by that. They're good computers, but I'm not sure they're in a position really to challenge. This is a lovely looking graph. Oh, hang on, I'm losing money. Right, we can't do that. That's because these guys have taken over, I suppose. Well, let's boost our marketing spend. Does that help? We've lost 10 million sales. Dear me. But we're still biggest in the world. Okay, let's reduce our factory capacity now that I've just bumped it all the way up. So we'll take you out, we'll take you out. Okay, so we're basically just left with, as usual, with Peru producing computers at the moment. That should reduce our costs somewhat.
Your building upgrade has completed.
What was that? That was a logistics upgrade, so I could go into more countries. Oh, look! Oh my goodness! Wow! Cheap and Great. They're also going big on performance and stuff has worked for them. And they're cheap. That's the manufacturing technology they're using. That's impressive work, guys. I can't help but be impressed. But yeah, in this... Ooh, they've overtaken me. You bother. Okay, right. Let's attack the price on my machine then. Let's take that down to 3750. Will that help? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's better. We've got a lot of our markets back. And we've taken the lead. Well, that, yeah. Sneaking under the counter there, under the covers. Cheap and great. Where have Big's gone? That is unbelievable. Okay, we have got, what new technologies have we got? We've got SIM. We have got CGA. We've got rifle bearings coming up. That'll be good. Let's have a look at my research at the moment. What's in the queue? Hard disk drive. Or do I want to go MIDI? That adds features. I think I'll go with the hard disk drive for the next one there. Is anything else going to be coming up? Get this in the right order. Gamepad. Oh, 1 micron. Okay, we could do with that. Let's pump that up the list as well. We will stick that there, I think. I may need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, if the other guys are creeping up and taking the low-cost manufacturing route to produce things at cheap prices, then I may need to fight back on that as well. In the meantime, should we go crazy with our marketing? Let's go crazy. That keeps the sales demand up. Yeah, that's fine. We're still ahead of the game, not by as much, but we're doing it. And I think, well, actually, we've just hit the end of January. We're about the end of January, so let's have a quick roundup of the sales, the stats. And we will conclude this episode here, I think, after a very... My goodness! 1982, 398, rounding up, that is. Let's round it up even more. 400 million in profit in 1982. I like that. Sales, yeah, they kept on rising. My share, that's a nice gap between me and Biggs, but obviously Cheap and Great have suddenly surged. Quietly working away, beavering away in the labs, producing new technology, and then leaping all at once out in front of the rest of us. We'll take you down, don't worry about that. So that's really nice. Preferences, people are liking, what's the green? Ease of use, particularly. Quality is still quite popular. Our prestige, becoming less popular now though. Interesting. Customers, I've got customers everywhere. Yeah, I'm now only 28 years of age. That'll be the day. Honestly, I love that. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Computer Tycoon. We have made huge strides to lead the field, only then to be suddenly usurped by this upstart, one of the guys who was leading at the very beginning of the computer era, back in the early 1970s, but we've pulled him back. Yeah, we've pegged his success. So if you've enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better though, if you've got any thoughts, any ideas, hints, tips, recommendations, or even criticisms of the strange things that I might be doing, then please do drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. Before I go though, just noticed Mr. Big down here. Ain't so big no more, buddy. Even data, yeah, you see. New computers. Having a new computer on the market. That's what makes the difference. Anyway, I've been Ajaxpost. This has been Computer Tycoon. I've had a great time in this episode. I hope you have too. And I'll see you again soon. Until then though, bye-bye for now.